This is day 2 of my adventure to Wae Rebo. I arrived here just before it got dark last night, and what a beautiful place this morning. These are just rice fields, and over here is the island that I was aiming to get in front of yesterday. And then this morning all the girls here are bringing in the crops. And then this is the place that I found yesterday, or last night. You can get breakfast. So I've got breakfast, which is tea, rice and omelette. And then this is my room. Very nice. Not bad, eh? For, don't know how much it is. 200,000, about $10. Terima kasih. And then banana for dessert. And then where I'm going today is the village that I'm heading for of Wae Rebo is up here in the hills. My journey today is back into the hills, which is up here. But luckily most of today will be actually hiking rather than on a bike. I've only got to go about 7 or 8 kilometers, I think, and then I'll get to a village called Dengue, where I'll pick up a local guide hopefully, and he'll be able to show me the way up into the hills. And then when you get to the village there's a welcoming ceremony, and that's what you need the local guide for really, to get you into the village. And then I'll sleep there overnight, and then tomorrow I will make the journey back through the rivers, over the hills, through the rice bowl, up the mountain, down the other side of the mountain, and as it's going dark I will get back to Labam Jaya. I can't even say what it is, LBJ. But my day today will be this, up into the hills. And how beautiful is this, look. I've just pulled over, I'm on my way to Dintor. This is the local buses, they're brilliant. They're trucks with the biggest loudspeaker you've ever seen, with a bullhorn on the front. Take a look. Dintor. Wae Rebo. Hello. Imagine spending 5 hours on that truck. You'll be deaf by the end. Right, this is where I am. Still in the rice fields, and I'm heading up to the hills here. See you in Wae Rebo! The buses provide a great soundtrack to the hills, and I'm in one of the hill villages here, about halfway to where I want to get today, and I have no idea what the crops are. I think they're some type of chili, but I'm not sure. And then the far one is coffee. And then wherever I go, I get a crowd of kids. And this one blows balloons. And then there's rice over there. Right, I'm going to push on up this hill. I'm going that way. I'm hiking now. I left the bike down in Dintor. There's a homestay down there, so they're going to look after my bike. And picked up a guide to take me up to Wae Rebo, which is my friend here, who's carrying my bags. It's a hard life being a tourist, I tell you. We've got about a 3-hour hike, and it's through the jungle. We're just following a river. So I don't know if you can hear the river. That's down at the bottom of the valley, and then we're just skirting the sides of the valley on a track. And it's going to take us probably about 3.5 hours, something like that, hiking. And it's beautiful, it really is. And it's just the birds, the fresh air. The fresh air is lovely, and it's getting cold as well, because we're now probably I cycled up to about 450 meters from the coast, and then that was worse actually than yesterday. Yesterday it was much higher, but it was nowhere near as steep, because you do kickbacks. I can't even remember what they're called now, and so it's not too bad, but this was just straight up the side of the valley. Oh, brilliant though. And then yeah, another couple of hours and we'll be in Wae Rebo. And my adventure to Wae Rebo, I'd have made it. 2 days it would have took me, but I'd have got there. Right, we better get on. Bye bye. Okay, we're going. Yesterday I cycled for 11 hours over the mountains, and today I have cycled for maybe 2 hours and then hiked for another 3. And this is where I was aiming to come for, which is the place called Wae Rebo. And in each of these houses, families live. This is the main house here. And there are 8 families in this house, and then each of the other houses have 5 or 6 houses, and in total in these houses there's about 200 people. Absolutely phenomenal amount of people when they all live here, because most of them farm during the day. This is the kitchen area where they do all the cooking, which is, I hope you can see this, so it's over 3 stones and they light the wood in the middle. And it is so smoky. Smoky, yeah. And then this is omelette.
What is your name?
Stuart. And then this is the fire.
Where are you from?
England.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Thank you. Terima kasih.
Sama-sama.
what this lady is doing is beating the coffee. So she has coffee, which they grow here. And this has been roasted in a fire. And then they beat it into, break it down. And then this is what they'll make coffee from. And here is a coffee bean. And what they'll do, they'll roast that over the fire. And then you have coffee. And all day she spends beating coffee. A hard way. And then this one here is where we're going to stay. And all that's in it, it's one room. There's no segregation between the rooms. And round the outsides, they just put sleeping mats. And however many people turn up, they will all sleep in there. So you can sleep about 40 people in this one. And all you have is a sleeping mat and a blanket, and that's it. And a pillow. And this is where I'm going to spend the night. So it took me 2 days to get here. And then when we came into the village, the man here, not the guy in the yellow, my guide, the man who's there, he did a welcoming ceremony. And it was very beautiful. I have no idea what he said, but I got welcomed into the village. And then this is going to be my home now for the next, well, overnight, and then I'll spend most of the day here tomorrow, and then we'll hike back down the hill. But this is Wae Rebo.